We're doing an earlier version today. I've just got to the stables. It's about 5 to 5. Morning, Luke.
Hi, Bjorn.
Jenny, how are you? Donovan, Joey, stretching, mate. Hey, good morning.
Yeah, I usually stretch.
Hey, Riley, all the team are turning up. And Luke, how do you feel? Excited?
Yeah, it's a little bit early for Instagram Live. Should be on the ball. But
Yeah, morning, Ashish. Hey, here's Raj. Talking to his old mate, Overpass. We'll see them as they come out. And all set. Luke, what have you got to say for yourself?
This week,
Sleep well?
slept very well actually. Good weekend. Couple of winners in Queensland.
Yeah, well, War Eternal finally broke through for that elusive stakes win. He's been a good horse, a bit of a stalwart, so he thoroughly deserved it. He edges close to the $1 million. And of course, our Queen was a really good second as well. So I thought she was absolutely fantastic. She is entered for this week, as is Midnight Dynamite, the winner of the first race last week. It was an effortless win. But he needs to get a run this week. We'll get into that a little bit. Then, Luke, yeah, we had one on Sunday.
Yes, we had a good winner on Sunday. Sponars, he was a bit of a bridesmaid last preparation, but he went to Queensland on Sunday and started very short. But he was a good winner, so hopefully he can go on with that now.
Yeah, and no, it was good to see him win. As you can see, everything. So the track opens at 5 o'clock. The horses are ready. We'll have, I think, 8 lots today, so we'll be done probably around 8 o'clock. And of course, there's trials today. We had about 25 jump out yesterday, so it was a busy morning. I guess the one that got away on the weekend, Luke, Point and Shoot.
Yeah, we had some really good runs at Scone without getting a winner, but he was fantastic. He went down by a pimple, but great to see him back to his best. We know he's got the ability, it's just whether things work out for him, and they did on Saturday, and he nearly got there. So he's promising and may get a trip north.
And Monty Supreme ran really well too.
He's just having no luck with gates, the outside gate again, had to go right back to last. But she's running really well, so no doubt there's a good win for her coming.
One of Matt Smith's past us. Morning, Celine.
Hey, Celine. In the pool. I don't know if I'd want to be in the pool.
Yeah, and the pool's just up here. We can zoom in, and a lot of the horses will swim before they work. So
it triggers my childhood.
What?
Swimming at 4 a.m.
Well, you're a good swimmer, were you?
I wasn't, but my father was a tough coach.
Yeah, I wasn't ever big on swimming, other than my horses. Right, Luke. Had a few interesting jump outs yesterday, particularly within the law. We're going to go where we off to there.
She's off to the Fred Best Saturday week. Tommy Berry. Yeah, she's going really well. She's probably been off the radar for a little bit with a setback during the autumn, but she looks fantastic. I don't think she's ever looked as strong as she looks at the moment.
Yeah, I think she's going really well too. So we've got a little bit more light now. I can see what we've ridden. Got plenty of yearlings coming through the stable, so that's always exciting. I think Jim took a share. Jim Clark, he's not a bad judge.
Yeah,
in OLA, a couple of laters. He's definitely improved. Wouldn't be hard. But he's taken a little share in the Schnitzel filly. I thought she was great value from the Easter sale. Hopefully that works out. Wish I could read my writing a little bit better. Within the law, what else? We've got Green Spaces, who's back in pre-training up with the Lewis and Scone, so he's probably going to have another 2 or 3 weeks before coming down a little bit stronger again, so excited to get him in. Luke, let's get into the runners. As you can see, we're now into the tunnel of hope. Is this a great way to start the day?
This is usually the part where your eyes fully adjust to the light in the daytime.
Yeah, it's sort of, I was watching a prison film last night. It does have a bit of an eerie feeling, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Usually there's that too.
Yeah, we'll see them as we come down. Wake them up. Right, so we'll have a look at some of the horses coming out. Got one in today, Canberra.
Yeah,
Acton, the Canberra Acton track.
a bit of a record on the synthetic tracks, but Modernist, she was very good as a 2-year-old. She had some nice trials and we took her to Queensland for a pretty good race. And she's probably a little bit disappointing there, but she's a little bit stronger and just want to try and get some confidence with her. So she's down at the Acton track today. Hopefully she can jump and put herself there, and she should be hard to beat.
Yeah, a little bit of an awkward gate, no doubt about it. We've got Life as a Shiraz in at both Newcastle and Nowra on Sunday. What are the thoughts, Luke?
Yeah, both drawn okay at Newcastle, a little bit trickier at Nowra, but we'll just have a look at the tracks. Nowra's a bit wet. We'll just see how they improve. Probably like leaning towards Sunday, but don't really want to end him up on a heavy track for his first start.
Righto, we'll head into, and he's definitely trialled well. He's up and going, he's fit, he's a nice horse. So we'll head into Randwick. Race 4, the Budgie Smoke with 2 scratchings, Luke, see that?
Yeah, some key
One of
scratchings too, one of them favourite. So he was fantastic last start, probably got attacked a fair way from home, second up at the 2000, so he'll only improve up to 2400. A little bit of juice in the ground.
Yeah, that had been a rain overnight. We didn't get as much here, I think, as Randwick, so the wetter the better for him. I think 2400 suits. I think he's a big chance, Luke.
Yeah, definitely. He's going the right way, and his work on Tuesday was fantastic, so I'm confident he runs well.
And then race 9, 2 runners, Amazing Eagle, first start for the stable. And of course, Snack Bar. Probably not too much between them.
No, he's fast horse.
Morning, Pat.
Morning, Pat.
Instagram Live, any rain overnight?
No.
Nothing to report?
Nothing to report, my brother.
Here we go, so we're all set. Just get the news. We just get the news. Right, Luke. So Amazing Eagle, what have you got to say?
His trials have been good. He's a fast horse. He puts himself up on speed, makes his own luck. He probably benefit from the run, but Nashra will are on. He'll be there for a long way.
Has had a bit of time off, and that's maybe why I'm leaning towards Snack Bar. He did a good job last time without winning. What's your take, Luke?
Yeah, Snack Bar's trialled up really well. He was unlucky last time not to get a win last campaign. He was very close, and the horse that just beat him is in the race. So it's going to be a good competitive race, but they both get their chance from very good gates.
And then in the lucky last, we have More Jude.
Yeah, ready to peak Saturday. He's 4th up. He gets to 1400. He gets Winkers back on. A bit of a winning recipe for him, and Josh knows him well. So he will appreciate some sting out of the ground, and he should go close. He's running really well.
Yeah, he is. I think up and trip definitely suits. Here we go, folks. We'll start off. Obviously, what is it? What do you call it when they all come out? The
Start of the day.
Morning, Liv. All good?
Very fresh.
Yeah, so how many horses in the first set, Luke? About 10?
10, yeah. You going to do like the Aidan O'Brien thing? Where you go,
Yeah, morning, Riley.
do you want me to remind
Who's
you of their names?
Mr. Intino, Jenny? No, I know their name, mate. I know their name, he's overpass. He's on the way out. Any questions, Luke? We've got a couple there.
Better get them out.
All good, Paul? So he looks absolutely fantastic. Lovely and relaxed. Could not be happier with him.
Right, Brittany?
He is so profound. She's a very nice filly.
Who do you reckon would be the only question with
Who?
person
Who?
with questions? One guess.
Mug.
Mug punter. That's right.
Unbelievable.
Posties. They must get up early at Posties.
Yeah.
You know his question?
Yep.
What happened to Canberra last night, Luke?
Yeah, what was the score, Luke?
Oh, no, it's terrible.
Morning, Caesar. How are you, mate?
Frustrating team
Definition.
to for support. We just need to learn how to catch and pass.
So what happened, Luke? What was the score?
28-22.
Yeah, mate, it's
Or
okay.
30-22, yeah, it's true.
Don't worry, well done, mate. That's a good question. Right, let's get into Brisbane.
First off the rank is race 3. I Am Dirty.
Yes, and this is the one that I really like. I think she's a big chance. Her work on Tuesday was sensational. She was good at Gosford. You could just about argue the race isn't a lot stronger. Would that be fair, cool, Luke?
Yeah, that's true. She's definitely improved out of Gosford. Work on Tuesday was outstanding, and up to 13.50 I think would be no query. Just the track, obviously. Probably hasn't been on a rain-affected track, but she's got a good gate.
That's the one question mark, so we'll just weigh that up. Yeah, but I think she should be very hard to beat. She's got an excellent gate. She'll be able to put herself there. Oh, here we go. Team Archibald. Morning all.
Morning.
Hey, there you go. Often they walk out into the middle holding hands. It's beautiful.
One runner.
And Modernist, who's running today, she looks really well. Fit and ready. Right, Luke. Anything else to report?
No, that's I Am Dirty. On to the next one.
Which I think is the race after, isn't it?
Our Queen.
Our Queen, the Magic Millions Fillies and Mares Mile.
She was fantastic last week, obviously on the backup, which is a little bit of a question mark for her, but she comes back to mare's grade. She's gone really well in gate 1, and Ben Thompson on. She's definitely a live chance.
Yeah, and she's fitting well, so I think she's got to be a hope. Obviously got black type last week, so very important. Night of Thunder, one of the better stallions around, so hopefully she can go close in the group race. And then race 9, the BRC Sprint, Luke. Midnight Dynamite needs to get a run. 2 more scratchings.
Yeah, unfortunately Iron drew 19, so he's stayed at home for this week. He'll probably head up next week. There's a few races up there for him. Midnight Dynamite, he was fantastic. Dictate, Dominate, Led, and won easy. So he's in really good order. He loves to get his toe in the ground. He just needs a run from a very good gate, albeit up in grade. He's going well.
And yeah, if he gets a run, he's a chance. Definitely a big step up from what he was up against last week, but he was dominant, gets him with no weight. And of course, Lobby's tip. What do you reckon it will be, Luke?
The Roosters.
Oh, they didn't go too good last week either. I didn't ring Lobby up on that one. The Budgie Smuggler is Lobby's tip. And George's tip is I Am Dirty. Obviously, we'd love to win another 2-year-old race. Very important. And exciting next week, we've got the broodmare sales, some more weanling sales, and also yearling sales. But Ole, one of our star fillies, she goes under the hammer, so it'll be interesting to see what she makes, as well as she's name-listed Bonita Queen, 1 or 2 others. So we'll be watching Ole on Monday. Any last words, Luke?
No more questions from Mike.
No more questions. All right, folks, good luck. Early one today. Gave you a little bit of a different scene. I'll get into my coffee, get the laptop set up, and we'll rock and roll. See ya.